Hello and welcome to another episode of the Standard Grind with Jack. And let's just jump right into it. We're going to be playing some arena to start it. Share my screen. Open this up. Hope everybody's had a beautiful day so far. It's a little bit of a late stream. We played Modern today at the NRG. Nerd Rage Gaming out in, I think it's Buffalo Grove. And yeah, I'm just super excited to play some Standard. I think Gruul Goblins is in a really good spot right now. You know, the Afterburner experts, I believe are what they're called, Afterburner engineers, aren't the most aggressive cards, but they really help in the grindy matchups. So I'm super excited to see how this lines up. I do want to see the deck list before we start. Just double check a couple things. So we are playing Caverns. So we play 4 Caverns, 4 Verge, 2 Forest, 13 Mountains. That's 24 lands. Sorry, 23 lands. Then 2 Krenko, 4 Afterburner Experts, 4 House Squad Heavies, 3 Dropkick Bombers, 4 Draconautics Engineers, 4 Horde Masters, 4 Seer Slicers, 4 Grease Wrench. We're testing out this new one over Scamp just to see if it's good enough. And Burnout Astronaut has just been a strict upgrade over Lackey. Firebrand is just that good. And sideboard is pretty straightforward. Very focused. We have 4 Screaming Nemesis for the domain decks. We have 4 Elpston Baloths against the Pixie decks. We have Pyroclasm. Really, what we should have is we should have 1 less Screaming Nemesis, 1 less Baloth. And then we should play. What was the other card I was really wishing I had? Standard. It was like Witch Stalker's Frenzy or Twisted Fealty. Oh, we're just get Scorching. We'll just play 2 Scorching Shot. And just play it like that. We wanted a little bit more removal, and we wanted some things that could hit a Shield Dread or something. So we'll just run the sideboard like that. Plus, Scorching Shot is sometimes nice against... we could have Lithomantic. Lithomantic is sometimes better against the Pixie decks. The Pyroclasm is pretty good against Pixie in general. Master Control. Wonder what they're going to be playing. Okay. Mountain. Here's my 1-drop. This is the 1-drop that you can kill. Beans, eh? It's fine. Well, I'll go Verge, play a Seer Slicer, just start going fast. This requires a temporary lockdown. Which probably they will do because they don't really care about the beans. They've already got the trigger off of it. That's kind of fine with us because now we just get to go Goblin. Here's my Howl Squad. Start my engines. Welcome to 17. I guess we'd still have the Seer Slicer if they do something different. Or if we do the Burnout instead of the Seer Slicer, then instead they have... But then they don't temporary lockdown, then they can lock down whenever they want. For right now, I feel like we're in a good spot. Goblin. Expert. Astronaut. Put you at 12. I have a Lord. Sunfall. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Dropkick Bomber. pump. Max speed. Beans is good. Bomber. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. That felt really close. Nemesis is probably better than like a Krenko and like an Afterburner here. Although this is definitely not a Fnatic Firebrand matchup. So maybe we'll just trim 2 1-drops and a Krenko. We're gonna want Krenkos in some matchups when we like have certain draws, but they're not always gonna be the greatest thing. Make sure everything's working, everything's recording. Perfect. That's how I feel inside my mind. This hand is not good. This hand is also not good. But we'll try it. Okay. I guess we mulliganed a hand we probably should have kept. Game 1 or hand 1. Nah, this hand's fine. Goblin. Play the Seer Slicer. They have the rides end up. So we're going to go Mountain Howl Squad. As long as we don't tap with our creature, we'll just attack with this one. They can exile it, but they won't. I'll get a speed and I'll go to my end step and get a token. Then I'll pass. Now they can go temporary lockdown. Base is fine. Base is fine. It probably finds them a Sunfall. So because they have Sunfall next turn, we don't want to commit either one of these cards. Even though it would really help us push through damage and allow us to kind of just, do what we need to do. I feel like we kind of can't just like lose to them going land Sunfall. So instead, we're just going to go to combat, make a dude, attack with just this one dude. They block, the token goes away, but then we get it back at the end step. And that's fine. This plays around Ride's End and Sunfall. Binding's fine. If they hit the Seer Slicer, I'm really concerned. Yeah. House Squad makes more sense. Okay. Now we can't really play around it. They've taken away the only 3-drop, so we're going to go to combat. Everything that's not the Seer Slicer is going to attack. That allows us to get some death triggers, hopefully. And yeah, so they're going to take no block or no damage. We're going to get 1 death trigger. Okay. I can't kill this if I play this Firebrand right now. So what I'll do is I'll play it, and if I have to, I can sack it to ping them to get another death trigger. I can sack it to ping my Lord to get 2 death triggers, I guess. So in this spot, I'm going to go sack it to ping. I would like to kill my own Lord. Death trigger. Then another death trigger. Yeah, there we go. That feels great. Tap land. Bins a land. Attacks for 4. Okay, play another Verge. Play the Howl Squad. Play the Lord. Goblins have haste. Go to combat. I would like to go to combat, make a token, and attack you for 2. So what's really crazy is there's some lists that play the new Chandra from Aether Drift on the sideboard, because with Howl Squad Heavy, you get to make basically a pilot every turn. So you just get to like make 3/2s every turn instead of 1/1s for free, which is very strong. So they take the new Howl Squad, attack again for 4, except they have 2/2/1s. So I'm gonna go land. Howl Squad. Combat. 2 dudes. Swings. Max speed. No death triggers for me, which is nice. For them. I think I just end. I have the magical 7 mana, so I can deal them 7 damage at instant speed. Hard cast Ride's End, okay. That's 8. Then I die to the Flyers next turn. I'll block. What? Oh, yeah. Keep me from having the death trigger. That makes sense. Okay. Make a 4/4. Put a counter here. No attacks. I can do this twice. Baloth's fine. You're at 1 billion life. Eat this. Trade with this. Elspeth Smite. Lockdown. Analyze the pollen, go grab an Atraxa. Zur. How is Zur worse? It is. I just don't understand how. Somehow, Zur is like the worst thing for me. Fuck. I guess I can go Horde Master, Grease Wrench, Trichonotics Engineer. I can't make another flyer, but that's fine. No attacks. End the turn. All right. They play the Zur. Turn the Leyline Binding with the Howl Squad Heavy into a 6/6 with Death Touch and Lifelink. Turn the Overlord of the Mistmoors into a 7/7 with Death Touch and Lifelink. Swing out. Make 2/2/1s flying. I would like to put a counter here. And go to blocks. This 2/2 goes in a 7/7. Four 4 on the 2/1. 3/2 on a 6/6. 3 blocks. Go to 2. Gain 1 billion life, but I get a couple cards. Okay, not any good cards, but a couple cards. Sear Slicer's a decent blocker. I make another 4/4. No attacks. I'm at 2. Super dead. Good game. Double Dragon's pretty funny though. From the Goblin player's perspective, having Double Dragon's pretty awesome. Kind of wanted a Krenko there, but I'm not sure. I think we just run it back. We're on the play. We kind of just got to say, I'm going to do my thing. I mean, Scorching Shot kills Zur. That's something. I'll play first. His hand is incredibly medium. Okay, it just got a lot better. Oh, that's right. So that would have just got an extra 2 damage, and I'm silly. They definitely have a Sunfall next turn. Well, I made up for my punt last turn. Let's see if we win. Yep. They would have been at 2 instead. Ten should be at. Now they'd be at 6. Okay, it's something. They just make so much power, it's impossible. Beanstalk's good. Baloth, I agree, is just really good right now in the format. I go to 2 if I block like that. That's really bad. Yeah, Overlord is just very good. This Stone main deck is just very strong. Hats off to Matt Nass for winning the Pro Tour. Domain is just busted. If you can play all 5 colors, you probably should. As is, I play this Lord and concede. GG's opponent. Well played. Well, you take the loss to Domain early. You take a deep breath. You reset and you play against Gruul and bounce for the rest of the tournament, and you're totally fine. Super late stream, so I'm a little bit quiet tonight. A little bit tired, but thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. We got 4 more rounds standard to go. I got some banana bread. I like this hand. This looks great. Yeah, if it's bounced, we're not really good at getting a Cranko in play. If we are, it's not staying. Cranko's busted, but Goblins just being able to go wide in general is just so strong. Good game, opponent. I think I like that. I don't know how I feel about scored like removal against that deck. I think I'd rather replace my Krankos with Baloths and trim. Maybe not an Afterburner Expert, maybe a Firebrand. Try like that. I think that's right. It's really close. There's so many different schools of thought. So If you trim your 1-drops, then that shows that you're trying to like be wary of like a 3-mana sweeper. Whereas if you trim the 4-drops, then you're more wary of things like Unsummon or Flood Pit's Drowner or this time bounce. So it really depends what you're trying to play around, how you're trying to play the game, what you like to play against, what you like to not play against, and what thus you like to play through. No. We can have. I was gonna say we can have a capable hand. Talon on 1. We get to go Bastion out on 1, which is pretty nice. They have like the aggro start. Oh, there it is. It's just so good. Make a dude. We attack with the Boloths because they can't really deal with 4 toughness really well, besides they go for the throat. But that's them using premium removal on my sideboard card that like I don't really care about. Slam a Lord, slam a Grease Wrench, swing out, get a dude, pass it over. Combat. Attack with all the dudes that don't matter. Like this. Curiosity's fine. Block like this. That's fine. The pump doesn't kill them, so it's not worth it. Ooh, but that is. Pass it over. They get a Gix's command. Well, that was dumb of me. They definitely could have hit land Gix's command. I just punted this game. That checks that box too. Oh, but this Howl Squad heavy by itself tanks them. That's not true. They could just go land kill spell. Wow. Not blocking being the bane. Draconautics and the Grease Wrench. Oh, and they concede because they don't have 2 more removal spells. GG, opponent, GG. Okay. Well played. So 1-1 right now. We got 3 more matches to go, and then we'll be good. Currently 1-1. However, the commentating got canceled tonight, so I was playing Modern, and we did not do well at Modern tonight. We got stomped. Went 1-3 playing Goblins in Modern. So I'm thinking maybe I start shifting things up a little bit, flip-flop the numbers, see how things shake out. Really like this hand. Play it like this. Hold these cards. Just run these out. Yes, that's what we wanted to see. Mm-hmm. Cavern on Goblin. Sear Slicer. Good blocker. Oof. This card is pretty awesome. Does kind of really suck with the Sear Slicers, though. If we didn't play the Howl Squad, we could just play a Hasty Dragon. Then the next turn we could play the Howl Squad, and we'd have a lot more dudes. But yeah, we'll do it like this, and this is definitely not going to go well. Shock, block, shoot the other ones. They get rid of both my Sear Slicers and eat a token. Or eat a Grease Wrench, I guess. Well, at least they're doing this on their turn. Oh, but they hit the Burst Light. Okay. And now they shoot the Draconautics Engineer. They shoot the token. Because they're not scared of the Draconautics Engineer. That's really good. Valiant trigger. Oof, there's the Umbert Challenger. I'm glad they don't have that right now. Wow. Okay. I think if we hit a Krenko, we basically just win. We just have to get to that point. The issue is that they can just level up their Innkeeper's talent, put 2 counters in the Umberheart Challenger, and then swing for 12 double strike. And I can't really block the Screaming Nemesis. Yeah, it's really bad. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll concede to the other Screaming Nemesis. That's pretty good. Kind of just, well, not that. Kind of just want to do this. Cut 2 Grease Orange Goblins. Cut the aggressive cards. Bring in lots of removal. 3 Pyroclasm, 2 Scorching Shots should be enough to slow the Mice deck down. What do we used to play? We used to play Torch the Tower. So that's instant speed removal. We can let them cast a pump spell before we kill their thing. Kind of fizzling it, but this will just kill things that get bigger with Innkeeper's talent, so I think it's fine. Oh, it's double red, which is hard. On my mana base, I forgot about that. So we probably need to draw another land. Cavern on Goblin. Play my Lord. Schmack. Burst Lightning. Okay, Death Trigger. Land's gone. There's my land. I found it. It's now in exile. It's no longer here with us. I feel like a Scorching Shot. What's the flavor text? Most outlaws prefer to strike when there are no witnesses. Slick shots prefer as many as possible. Okay. We did not hit a land, but we hit a Draconautics Engineer, which means that we can continue to attack. Is there a world where we don't play that Lord on 2 because we are thinking about the fact that there might be a land on top? No, I don't think that's actually worth it in like most situations. Oh boy. Oh baby. They get to double map next turn. Yeah, it's real bad. We can't even activate our Grease Wrench because it's 3 Exhaust is 3. This is tough. Yeah, if this was just a Witchstalker's Frenzy, it'd be so much better. Double red is a real cost here. I could exhaust this to make it a 3/3 and trade, but that's not worth it. Not worth it in a million years. Okay, another Ember Heart. So that's something. Burst Lightning on top. Core Mine. Oh my god, we did it. We found it. Ladies and gentlemen, we found the thing. I'll kill your Sentinel. Because that card's a problem. No attacks. Manifold Mouse is really good. No blocks. I'll take 6, 7. Okay, show me one monster. Oh, the mouse. It's too good. Yeah, now they they didn't do that. Oh, I guess I'm at 6, so yeah, this is the best way. So now I have to chump. Trade. Play a land, double strike. Good game. Well played, opponent. Getting stuck on that land is important. And seeing Scorching Shot actually having a cost in my deck, the Cavern kept me from casting it for 2 or 3 turns, and that was the difference between being able to kill their creature or not. So what we'll do now, this is why we test. Go back into the sideboard. Take out the Scorching Shot. Put in a Witchstalker's Frenzy. Put in 2 Witchstalker Frenzies. Let's do 3. 3 Witchstalker's Frenzies. And go away, Giant Bull. We'll try it like that. Jump back into it. Probably got 2 more to go, and then we'll call it. Play first. Yeah, I'll try this. I don't know. These two are really good together. I think we bottomed the Lord. No, it doesn't feel right. So weird. We have more Lords in our deck than we do Afterburner Experts. So we'll bottom a Lord because if they have a discard, pitch the Afterburner Expert and it comes back with your Canonics, and it's a combo. Let me stand beside your fire. Let me stand beside your fire. Sear slicer, make a dude. So it is Esper Pixie. That Lord would have been cool. Grease Wrench Goblin. Draconautics Engineer. Yep. Nowhere the Sear Slicer. Take 2. 16. Pixie. Pixie bounce, nowhere to run. Nowhere to run my Draconautics. It's a reason to have played the Afterburner, which is fine. I'm actually going to pitch both these. Swing. Okay. Fear of Isolation. Yep. Kill my Goblin. Yeah, it's fine. Goblin. Play House Squad Heavy. Play Grease Wrench Goblin. Go to combat. This one, this one, this one, this one. So we could have. So there's something we could have done. We could have held this Grease Wrench and then just activated it next turn to get my Afterburner back. But we're digging to try to find another one. Combat. Get a guy. All attack without this. They're going to be able to gain 4 at some point. This can be a lot. I got a few blocks left before I reach my destination and retrieve my breath. And God bless every step she stole. She would have let me know. She would have never let me go. Small went crazy, but where did you go? Small went crazy, but where did you go? Small went crazy, but where did you go? Oh, where did you go? 14-6, but they get to scry 2 and have 2 cards in hand. We're hellbent, living with a dream. Mm-hmm. Hardcast Overlord, eh? Both at max speed. Okay. That might be the best draw. Wow, this was so close. Do they have removal for my last spell? That was really close. Okay, going to sideboards. Beelith's in. Cranko out. Firebrand out. Run like that. No. Oh. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for watching. Just jamming some standard. At 2 in the time. What time is it? 1:40. Almost 2 in the morning. I could do one more match after this. I can feel it. I got another one in me. Murder. Attack for 2. Play a mountain. Play a lord. So I found my third land, so I'm happy with that. Cause with all these things we do, it don't matter when I'm coming home to you. Yeah, she takes me home. Helps me through the storm. Cause all these things we do, it don't matter when I'm coming home to you. Cause I reach for the skies and say my goodbyes. My prayers always with you. Now I won't question why so many have died. My heart's always with you. With all these things we do, it don't matter when I'm coming home. Yeah. 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 She takes me home and helps me through the storm. 'Cause all these things we do, it don't matter when I'm coming home to you. Eventually, I'm going to draw a green source, and or they're going to stop drawing good cards. The rainbow sky, and I say my goodbye. My heart's always with you. Green source? No. One question why so many have died. My prayers always with you. 'Cause all these things we do, it don't matter when I'm coming home to you. I was gonna say, it's not the end of the world, but oh my god, does it feel bad? I have to double jump. I think the thing is, if I just make it dragon, though, they kill my 2/2 and I straight up die. So this is actually a better outcome for me. Somehow. And I can see. Yeah, opponent didn't bounce the nowhere to runs over and over again, so that was a tougher match for me. Cutting the Firebrand was a mistake. Cutting the Pyroclasms were a mistake. Or, I mean, not playing Pyroclasm was a mistake. Baloth would have been better there. Or would have been less good there. We want to crank him. Let's crank it. You're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're carplus and forced. Yeah, get rid of this carplus and forced. Yeah, this Pyroclasm is just for that scavenger. Overlord's pretty good. Pick up the scavenger. Play a land. Play an Afterburner Expert. This is where this card feels really bad because they just bounce it. That too. Okay. There's hope. Swing for 7 next turn. Then make a dragon. I get my 1/1 back. Yeah, that makes sense. Know how to run my Afterburner Expert. My Sear Slicer, huh? Yeah, because I guess they're just racing at this point. And they have enough power that they can outrace me pretty fast. So we'll trade there, go to mine. Do I just want the dude back now? No, it doesn't do anything. I'd rather have a land in my hand that I can cycle away. Pitch this to draw. Sure. No attacks, and I'll pass. Opponent's done an amazing job so far this game. Stymieing my attacks, slowing me down. Puts me to 9 in the air. Draconautics, okay. Alright, we got a decent board. If they play 2 enchantments, we die. Lockdown. I mean, that's very strong. Very, very strong. Okay, that's like N out. GG. Good games, opponent. Well played. Well, this is the best deck in the format, and sometimes when playing goblins against the best deck, you got to be okay with taking losses. So a couple deep breaths. Sometimes you got to lose in order to win. So, GG's opponent. And I'm going to check in and see how we did. Just over an hour, so that's perfect. It's probably been 5 matches. I really appreciate y'all for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with a better stream, a little bit earlier tomorrow. Today was kind of a crap shoot, so I really appreciate y'all watching and be back tomorrow with some more.